as you already know from last year, The Acolyte was one of the biggest disasters that ever happened on streaming. Now, at the time, the budget Disney called out was somewhat fishy. They were pushing about $170 million at the time that they spent on this project. The official budget wasn't really known at the time, but as of today, it's confirmed. The real budget is out and it's a staggering $254 million. That is insane for a season one of any show of any caliber. This is crazy. So this was confirmed by by that park place. They are the ones that confirmed this. And according to that park place, Joonas Campbell, he first broke the story on Disney's out of control Star Wars spending last year. The final figure before tax credits without marketing factored in was a staggering $254 million, according to public record documents in the UK. And this is what Jonas J. Campbell says on X. Remember when Leslye Headland said the Acolyte cost $170 million? She was correct if you only counting spending that kind of like went through September 2023. That was it. Now he says it. I can now confirm that the Walt Disney Company spent $254 million on the Acolyte before marketing or tax credits. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. Now let me explain this. $254 million. I know so many high budget movies can command this sort of budget. Yes, I agree. But when you spend $254 million on a show that you already put on your streaming service, that what you need is you need to rely heavily on its performance in viewership. If it's not doing that well, you will lose all that money you spent to make it in the first place. And the reason why is that if your show is not attracting new subscribers to Disney Plus, it is not even bringing any form of subscribers to Disney Plus, no engagement whatsoever, nothing. And unlike movies, movies can actually go on the ancillary market and have multiple ways to recover some part of the losses they were incurring. Series don't get that leisure, especially now Disney have their own streaming service, Disney Plus, which is nowhere near as big as Netflix, for instance. So what I'm getting at is that Disney Plus, if Disney Plus does not get the right audience or the quantity of audience that can watch The Acolyte, there was no way in hell they would green light a second season. The Acolyte was a feminist propaganda piece of a show. It was all about pushing the identity politics and the female agenda and messaging. It was always the issue of The Acolyte, with Amandla Stenberg being the main problem of this show. She talked down fans. She's very narcissist in her behavior. She's not a very good cast for anything Star Wars related. She's just a weirdo that should not be near any Star Wars project. But these are the people Leslye Headland as well as Kathleen Kennedy wants in their project. And because of the feminist take they had on this series, it lost so many viewers, so many viewers. In fact, many male viewers were demonized in this show. They made it so bad that you could not even have a father figure in this particular show. Everything was so identity politics fused that you now have two women claiming that they had a child together. So it's just a ridiculous show that deserved to fail. And I just hope that they don't ever bring back a second season for any reason. These are the shows that deserve to lose money for Disney to open their eyes to all these nonsense they keep pushing, the agenda they keep pushing, hoping for a different result. So guys, share your thoughts down below. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Do like our content. I'll see you guys very much next time.